Hello everybody, I'm Grant Fluff from Flush Sports Zone and welcome back to another YouTube video. Tonight is Game 3 live commentary of 2021 Stanley Cup Finals. We are at the Bell Center as the Lightning and their 2-0 series lead face the Montreal Canadiens. They are just singing the Canadian national anthem right now. We should be getting this game underway in a couple of minutes. For Montreal, they have announced that their increased capacity has increased from 3,500 to 10,500. So overall, pretty incredible that Canada is ultimately letting more fans. The closer and closer we get to potentially lifting Lord Stanley, it could happen on Monday. Of course, if Tampa Bay wins tonight, they would have a 3-0 stranglehold. If Montreal wins tonight, they cut the series in half, and, who knows what happens the rest of the way. My original prediction was Canadiens in 7, but I felt they had to at least win one in Tampa Bay. They didn't, but if they do win these next two at home, that will relieve a lot of the pressure for this young, inexperienced Canadiens team. All right, the anthems are over. And now it looks like we're going to get to our starting goaltenders, Andrei Vasilevskiy. He's only allowed 2 goals in 2 games. He's been awfully impressive with a 14-6 record during the playoffs, a .939 save percentage, a 1.89 goals against average. And Carey Price on the other end, 12-7, 222 goals against average, a .926 save percentage. What's up, Sean? Thanks for stopping by. 1 shutout for Carey Price, 4 for Vasilevskiy. Yanni Gourde looks like is on the ice for the Lightning. So they got the Gourde line out there for Tampa Bay. It's up and we got the Lightning and the Canadian fan in the chat. There we go. All right. Draw is won by Gourde. And now the Lightning will go D-to-D with Savard. Up ahead it goes off the boards. Jeffrey's going for the Canadiens. All right. Puck goes in down low. And pass out in front. Price hugging the post. Able to stick with it. Back over to the blue line. Here's Savard. A low shot. Deflected on goal. That shot is denied. The rebound by Sergachev is blocked. And the puck goes out of play. So again, the capacity here at the Bell Center increases from just over 3,000 to just over 10,000. Huge difference there. And of course, Dominic Ducharme is back behind the bench. He had to sit in COVID protocols after getting COVID-19. And he had to miss the rest of the games for the Western Conference Finals and the first 2 games of the Stanley Cup Finals, of course. But he's back. Luckily, maybe that'll give Montreal the direction they need to cut the series in half and potentially eventually tie the series heading back to Tampa Bay next Wednesday. This one is flipped into the zone. Brendan Gallagher now has it. Here comes Gallagher. Will try to flip it in. Ruda will play it alive, taken away by Brendan Gallagher again. Here comes the speedy right winger. Dishes it over. A wrist shot by Deneau. Kick saved by Vasilevskiy. Here's Hedman. Plays it around. Or Andre Paladin. Up ahead goes Tampa. Off the boards it goes. Here comes Ruda. With speed going on in. A quick shot. And Price smothers face-off will be taken to his glove side. And now Ruda and Shea Weber with a couple of cross-checks to one another. As we take a look again here on the replay, good speed by Brendan Gallagher, able to enter into the attacking zone. Good dish to Deneau. Didn't exactly shoot on goal, though. Like Ruda, I think, shot it directly at Price. They didn't really make an effort for a potential deflection goal or have Price make the save and get a rebound. Deneau will get kicked out of the draw. It looked like Gourde was as well. Oh, Blake Coleman's stick broke. I'll explain it. Coleman, of course, scored the game-winning goal in Game 2. 0.3 seconds left in the second period. Off a great pass from Barclay Goodrow. That gave Tampa the 2-1 lead, which would ultimately lead to their 3-1 victory. Now, Goodrow will take the draw as Gourde is kicked out again. Montreal wins the draw, and up ahead go the Canadiens. Quick pass, moving up ahead with an out from blade to stick. Going on in, the quick pass, wrist shot, good save by Vasilevsky there. Here comes the Lightning now up the other way, 3-on-3, shooting it into the zone. Now the Canadiens steal, good pass off the boards. The pass was intended for, I can't tell who that is, icing is called. The pass was intended for Josh Anderson. And so they go back down the length of the rink with 18-20 to go. John Merrill, who's had a very quiet playoffs with the shot on goal. I mean, he's a left defenseman. Showed more offensive poise with his time with New Jersey, but since he went to Detroit and now in Montreal, he's kind of more of a defensive defenseman. I don't know. Anyway, here's Palat now ready to take the draw against Kotkaniemi, and Kotkaniemi wins the draw. Here's Petrie off the boards, over for Anderson. Here is Point, a wrist shot. That one's blocked. Puck played over to the blue line, a shot. That one missed to the glove side of Price. Josh Anderson lost possession, dishes it back. Here's Ruta now. A quick shot. It bounces off the post and in! It is 1-0 for the Lightning. Jan Ruta, a slap shot from the blue line. It bounced bar down and in. That's a 1-0 lead for the Lightning. Jan Ruta, the right-handed defenseman, good slap shot. And yeah, just got to bounce off the pipe and in. Kucherov tried to tip it in. He ultimately missed it, but that's going to be Price blocker side. A good slap shot for the Lightning. They now have a 1-0 lead. You're at the 18-minute mark of the first. So the quickest goal we've seen this series. That is for sure. Usually the Lightning has scored first now in all three games, but usually when Tampa scored first, it was around midway through the first period. So a little bit of a different momentum shift here for Tampa Bay. Let's see if they can continue this moving forward. Sean's happy. All right. Here comes off the boards of Stafoli. I said Montreal would win 7, and I swear, if Tampa Bay sweeps, that would be nuts. If anything, it's going to be in 5. Montreal's not going to get swept. I refuse to believe it. I probably should believe it, but yeah. My other prediction was Lightning win in 5, so it's looking like that one has the more likability chance of happening, as that one is flipped out of play by Eric Stahl, and now Stahl will go into the penalty box for delay a game. Oh, boy. Things are just getting bad for worse for Montreal, and yep, that is blatant delay a game on the former Hurricane, Ranger, and Wild. I mean, Eric Stahl, he's a good veteran. He's got to have better offensive presence than that. Just flip the puck up the glass. Luckily for Montreal, they win the draw and they clear. So I guess not the biggest end of the world there. They kill off, I'd say, at least the first 15 seconds of the power play. Cirelli goes back over to his defense. Well, actually over to Braden Point, rather. Back over to Cirelli. Cirelli now waits. Cirelli scored the first goal in game 2. As Kucherov down low, setting up in the triangle. Here's a shot by Hedman. It trickles in. Glove side power play goal for Victor Hedman. And this is getting ugly quick. 2 goals by defensemen. It looked like about a minute apart. This time it is the reigning defending Conn Smythe winner, Victor Hedman. Good pass down low to Kucherov. They keep the play alive, bring it back to the blue line. Good slap shot by Hedman. And it's able to beat Price glove side. Good shot there, able to get the puck off the ice. Just bounced off the glove and in. I thought being at home was going to help out Montreal way more, but this is obviously significantly their worst start of the game. Montreal getting swept. It's looking like it. I keep on saying if Tampa's going to win the series, it's going to be in 5, but at this rate, they are going to get swept. You are on home ice with 7,000 extra fans, and you are playing the worst period of your entire playoff run. Ridiculous. Rye gets a second goal of the year. Palat with his 7th assist, Hedman with the 16th, and I'm sure Sean will certainly post the Hedman goal the second that gets announced. Oh, boy. This is not great. They've already allowed 2 goals in the first 3.5 minutes. I am in loss for words in what Montreal is doing, and now Blake Coleman's down. Ooh, and Coleman. He's not getting up. He tried to, and now he's laying flat on his stomach right in front of the boards. Wonder what happened here. I'm going to assure you this will be another penalty handed to the Canadiens here. Let's see. Whoa, Joel Edmondson. Yep, Joel Edmondson clipped him with the high stick, and then Coleman bounced off the board. Oh, no. It looked like from an angle it was a high stick. Oh, he just missed the body check. Edmondson is trying to protect himself, avoiding the hit, and then Coleman falls back first into the boards. Oh, God. And there it is, live speed. Hate to see that. Looks like doctors are trained to him. He's on one knee now, and now he's going to get help off the rink. So I don't know if he's coming back tonight, and I'm going to be completely real with you. I don't think he is. Then Hedman with the second goal of the playoffs. Kucherov's 24th assist and Cirelli's 7th. And yeah, Coleman trying to shake it off here and head off to the locker room. In defense to Montreal, there should not be a penalty handed out to Joel Edmondson. He was just trying to obviously avoid the hit, and unfortunately Coleman going at a pretty quick speed landed awkwardly into the boards, and now I think John Cooper wanted to say something to Yanni Gourde. And yes, there is no penalty assessed. Face off now taking that center ice. Kotkaniemi and Gourde were going to take the draw. Now Gourde will get flipped over to the right wing as Goodrow wins the draw for Tampa Bay instead. Kotkaniemi with a backhander. Taken away by Hedman. Now Montreal gets it back with speed. Kotkaniemi absorbs the hit from McDonough. He could have went flying. Kotkaniemi, the youngin', rookie season back in 18-19. He's done well in this playoff run, of course, scoring the game-winning goal in Game 6 against Toronto. Here comes Stamkos. Or that's actually Sarnik, rather. Going on in, takes a good shot. Here's Kotkaniemi now, tries to pass into the corner, take it away out in front. Sarnik, a wrist shot. It's got tripled by Price. Oh, but he stopped it. The puck trickled by Price, who was on the blue crease. And Price was able to get his the end of his stick in the way to avoid the goal. I'm like, it's 3-0 already. Good Lord. Glove saved by Vasilevsky on the shot by Jeff Petrie. I'll tell you one thing, Carey Price, he got smothered the puck, that's all. Yeah, he was able to swat out of the crease, and then he had to fall down and robs. No, he didn't have to rob anyone. He just had to prevent the rebound from going in. Oh, no, they had to stop Colton point blank afterwards. Oh, boy, Carey Price getting his hard work cut out for him so far. Here's Weber's blast. Saved by Vasilevsky. I shot at him. That's the issue. If someone parked in front of the net and was able to deflect it, Montreal would have had a shot at a goal. Stolen. Montreal keeps the puck in the end. Here's Sherrod, a shot. That one bounces off the glass. I mean, for Montreal, this game is not even close to being over. You're only 5 minutes into this game. I know it's obviously, I want to lose hope and stuff, and I get that, but believe me, if this was the Bruins game right now, I would have already lost hope after the first goal, but that's neither here nor there. You just gotta keep on plugging away here. If you're able to cut the lead in half and slow down Tampa Bay's offensive attack, you're fine. You could potentially come back. Here's Hedman's shot. That one's blocked. And then Sherratt lost sight of it. Here's Ruda's blast. Save Kucherov. And this is what I'm talking about. You can't have Tampa Bay living your end of the ice for the majority of this game. Joel says made more blunders the second round Jeremy Lazone. I would beg to differ. You made that bonehead pass in game 2. That was bad. But I've seen Lazone do worse. Maybe not second round Lazone, but Lazone in general has done worse. Back over to the blue line. Edmondson potentially trying to get an assist here. A shot missed by Lehkonen. Pass goes in down low, and the Lightning will steal. I feel like I'm just going to get excited whenever Montreal's a good chance. The icing's called here. All right. Face-off is won by Montreal. A shot on goal, saved by Vasilevsky, and they lost sight of it. Puck goes into the corner, and this one's going to be brought up ahead. Nice little move here from Joseph. So I guess Killorn's still out, and now if Coleman's going to be out for a little bit, that means Tampa Bay can turn to Jamel Smith. I think that's going to be the replacement if Coleman's out for game 4. Well, that is certainly interesting. Jeff Petrie will just pass it up ahead over to Cole Caulfield. The backhand pass over to John Merrill. Up ahead goes Montreal with speed. All right, Cock, red, white, and blue uniform. The wrist shot bounced off the post. That was Caulfield. Oh, how did that one not go in? Oh, that was a rocket of a wrist shot. And the rookie almost got his first career second foul goal. Ding off the post. And it remains 2-0 Tampa Bay. Oh, you can't be that unlucky if you're Montreal right now. I don't know what's going on, but something's going on with Montreal. They've done something. Maybe they're sold their soul to the devil. We're like, all right, we'll make the Stanley Cup Finals, but we'll get embarrassed. They did something along the lines here because there's no way, one, they're already down 2-0, and two, Caulfield didn't score there. Ridiculous. I mean, that's just awful luck. First commercial break, we'll go over the sports scores and such. Yeah, looks like the Canadiens magic did run out. Yeah. I agree. This is over. I already know this game's going to go. It's going to be one of those games where, in reality, Montreal could have tied it at 2, but they're going to end up losing like 6-1. It's gonna be one of those games where Montreal's gonna have chance after chance after chance, but they're not gonna be able to score for the life of them, and then they're gonna end up losing like 6-1. I know how this game's already gonna work. Yeah, Caulfield just right off the post. I mean, you gotta be kidding. How did he not score that? Great wrist shot, beat Sergachev, beat Vasilevsky. No. Face-off is won by Montreal, and then that shot by Anderson's no good. Puck kept in off the boards by Anderson over to Joel Edmondson. Blake Coleman's back out there, so good for the Lightning. Coleman just had to take a shift off. I give him credit for coming back after that scary hit. My goodness. Puck playing around the boards by Ruda. Anderson will dish it down low. Over to Joel Edmondson. Bounced off the stick of Byron. Puck will go into the corner. Here is Kotkaniemi losing possession. Kotkaniemi gets it back. The back hitter out front for Sherratt is Shabbat. Excuse me. Shot up high and wide. I always get Sherratt and Shabbat confused. They play for the Canadian teams too, which drive me nuts. Looking in the pass goes through the crease. Gallagher shot from an angle, deflected, gets his own rebound, and Vasilevsky's just hugging the post. He's got to make that save 10 times out of 10. Gallagher back over to the blue line. Gallagher back over to Weber. A shot deflected, no good. Weber lost possession. Danault back over to the blue line, and Gallagher can't keep it in. Gallagher now shoots it in as looks like Montreal will go for a line change. Besides Lehkonen, he'll deliver the body on Sarnik. Here's Kucherov over to Braden Point. Point will go on into the zone, weaving around two Canadiens. The backhander is missed, and now Montreal will bring it up ahead again. Here's a pass down low. Corey Perry again tries stuff at glove side, but Vasilevsky hugging the post. Ain't going to happen often. Patrick Maroon, board played by Jeff Petrie. Puck goes into the corner. Stahl tried to play it out for Armia. The backhander up ahead. Here comes Corey Perry. Perry shot into the zone, played around. Here's Armia now. Armia will play it around. And Armia keeps it. What a move. Oh, Vasilevsky with the save. But Joel Armia, A+ on the creativity. I'll give him that. $10:21 to go. Montreal's at least had chances the past few minutes. Problem is, it's already 2-0. Here's McDonough dishing it up ahead. In this puck, we get deflected, and here's Sherratt who gets it back. Off the boards it goes. Cole Caulfield will shoot it out of play. 10:09 to go. Face-off probably taken outside the Lightning zone. Shea Weber. So the Weber pairing is out there for the Canadiens. Kotkaniemi line out there against the Gord line. Draw is won by Yanni Gord. Like Coleman fell down again. Back up now. Sarnik will dish it over. Deflect into the zone. Here comes Barclay Goodrow. Goodrow lost possession over to Gustafsson. Bounced it off the glass. And here comes Josh Anderson with speed. Anderson a backhander. Can't get it off, though. Anderson now trying to work around McDonough. And he can't do it. Tampa will backhand out to center. Flip back in by Montreal. And puck will go into the corner. A good check. Flip back in. Price will slow it down. Over to Joel Edmondson. Off the boards it goes. Taken away by Colton. And that shot gets deflected. Here comes Petrie. He bounces it off the glass. Almost kept in the zone. And now here goes Montreal up the other way. Cole Caulfield with speed again. Tries to dish it over, but he can't do it. Net falls off its moorings for a brief sec. And now Suzuki gets it back. And now the net must still be off its moorings. It is. The left side of the net got dislodged off some contact. And we're going to head to commercial break. 9:07 to go in the first. It rains 2-0 Lightning. All right. An interesting statistic to read off once we're out of this commercial break. But ultimately, I mean, yeah, at least Montreal is playing offense now. But here's what they shouldn't have done to begin with. Again, obviously, Tampa Bay's defense is tough. You're going to have difficulty scoring against Vasilevsky. That I get, but you let Tampa Bay in your zone and you allow 2 goals in the first 4 minutes. And it's going to come down to, because since the second goal has been scored, Montreal has clamped down and they've played very good. But obviously, because of their slow start, didn't do them any favors. All right, well, we do have some MLB games on today. No NBA games on. Game 6 between Hawks and Bucks is tomorrow. But top of the ninth, the Phillies beating the Padres 3-1. Bottom of the 6th, Brewers beating the Pirates 5-1. Bottom of the 6th, the Nationals are beating the Dodgers. Dodgers got no All-Star appearances this year, which, to be fair, Walker Buehler probably should have made it, but I'm going to enjoy it regardless. And Max Muncy, too, but still. All right. By the way, regular season playoffs, Vasilevsky is 11-0-2 combined when playing against Price. I'm going to get to the other MLB scores in a little bit. And obviously, first intermission will be recapping the sports scores. Second intermission, recapping the sports news for the last 48 hours. As Montreal will flip into the zones, we head out of commercial break. Over to Savard. Savard goes on in. A quick shot. Kick save by Price. Savard on the rebound doesn't get the rebound. The backhand up ahead. Here comes Danault. Danault's wrist shot. Score! Philip Danault beating Vasilevsky blocker side. 8:44 to go in the first. And the Canadiens have pulled in within 1. A good speed by Philip Danault up the right wing. And he's able to hit a beautiful wrist shot that, just like the first goal for Tampa Bay, is going to go bar down here. Look at the speed by Danault. Look at this. Patience, perfect. Sergachev elected to not block the shot. He should try to dive in front of that one. And the crowd outside Montreal explodes. The 20,000 outside. Now, here's something for you. Why can you have 10,000 in the arena and 20,000 standing outside? I don't know, and I'm not here to question that. But the moral of the story is now 2-1 unless John Cooper wants to challenge something. Are they going to try to say this is offsides? I don't know. Oh, Sean, I didn't even see you post on your story, Sean. I didn't even see it yet. There you go. No, finally, Montreal did something. You know, they've been doing stuff for the past 5 minutes. It's just they couldn't score. Now they scored. So now they're in a good spot. All right. 8.5 to go in the period. Flipped into the zone. Vasilevsky leaves his cage. This one bounces off the glass. Armia will keep it in. This one cleared out to the blue line, though. Petrie shot deflected in. A save by Vasilevsky. Oh, man. They're all over Tampa Bay now. Armia tries to steal the puck. He dishes it over to Perry. Lost possession to Hedman. Played around. Goodrow almost got leveled by Petrie. Puck in the corner. Backhander. Over to Eric Stahl. Stahl waits. Dishes it down low. Off the glass it goes. Flip back into the zone. Tampa Bay gets it back. Back over to Ruda. Bruno will shoot on in. Bounced off. Oh, there's actually a broken stick near the blue line. A piece of a stick is lying there. Looks like the blade. This one will be deflected in, played around the boards. Savard, chased down by Toffoli, will play it up ahead. Here comes Tampa Bay now. Stamkos. Edmondson try to poke it away from him. Here's Sherratt. Shabbat will bounce this one off the boards and try to get Toffoli on the lead pass. He couldn't. Lead around by Tampa Bay. Oh, Edmondson! He drilled a lightning from behind. Here comes Tampa, though, 2-on-1. And Cirelli couldn't complete the pass there. My goodness. Caulfield gets tripped up, no call. Kucherov over to Platt. Back to Kucherov, and it almost goes by 5-hole. This has hands down been the best game of the series so far. I'm done with these 5-1 and 3-1 games. This has been an incredible matchup. And we're only 13 minutes in. Keep the momentum going, gentlemen. Bounced off the boards by Sherratt. Danault gets his first goal, assisted by Weber, his 5th assist. That was Danault's first goal of the playoffs? Are you kidding me? Not hard to believe, but if it was, wow, congrats to him finally breaking that goal spell. Gallagher dishes it over, can't complete the pass. And Danault will flip it back into the zone, and now here is Point. Rain Point. Well, he had 9 straight games with a goal. He hasn't scored in game 2, and so far hasn't scored tonight. Petrie delivers to him from the penalty box. And here comes Lehkonen. From behind his own cage, he'll dish it over to the left defenseman. Off the boards it goes. Back into the zone, played around by Anderson, and icing is called. 5:52 to go in the first. It was the random stat I was going to get to before chaos broke. 2 minutes of non-stoppage. The last Canadian team, other than the Canadiens, to win the Cup was the 1990 Edmonton Oilers. Yes, when they swept the Bruins. Last Canadian team to win the Cup, not named the Canadiens, because obviously the Canadiens were the last team in general back in 93. Price makes a save there. And now we'll get a whistle. Face-off taken to Price's blocker side. And about a few skirmishes. Stamkos and Petrie looked like wanted to drop gloves for a second. But it is Philip Danault, wrist shot, blocker side, and the Canadiens get on the board at home. It's 2-1. I forgot where that Kyle Schwarber got injured. He was in 5. No. It was in 5? That was in 4. Oh, if it was in 5, then it was in 5. Yeah. It was in 5. Yeah. That was true. 1990, the Bruins swept the Capitals. I will deliver Capital slander, but I can't speak for events that I wasn't alive for. Andy Moog swept the Capitals in 90, but I was obviously born 2004. I'm not going to be like, hey, the Bruins won the series back in 1990. I ain't going to be like that. Okay. By the way, your soccer score, Brazil and Chile tied at 0 at halftime. Oh, my goodness. The Padres tied it at 3. Are you kidding, Phillies? They cannot hold on to a lead. Astros being the Indians 6-0. Cubs being the Reds 1-0. Braves being the Marlins 1-0. Royals and Twins tied at 3. Cardinals, Rockies 2-1 top of the third, St. Louis. Starting in about a little under an hour, we have Orioles, Angels. Giants, Diamondbacks, Red Sox, Athletics, and then starting at 10:10 Eastern Time, a little bit over an hour, Rangers, Mariners. And Mets, Yankees got postponed. Tomorrow's first pitch projected to be 1:05 Eastern Time. I mean, I'll maybe do the Mets, Yankees game tomorrow. It really depends on if I'm going to be free or not. Because I know there's going to be no Fletcher Sports Zone this week because obviously 4th of July is on Sunday. I am spending time with my family on Sunday. I'm not going to be making videos. So, yeah. I'll try to do the Mets-Yankees game tomorrow. We'll see. Puck will bounce off the boards. Edmondson will play it around. Puck goes in down low. Petrie will try to pass it up ahead. Here's the pass, slipped into the zone, bounced off the stick. Now Vasilevsky will play it around, pass out in front. Vasilevsky gave that one up. It was Suzuki with the shot attempt. Here comes Tampa Bay now. Blasted into the zone by Sarnik. Played around Petrie. Here's Jeff Petrie. D to Edmondson. Edmondson waits, tries to dish it back to Petrie. Palat tries to steal. He can't. Flipped into the zone by Tampa Bay. And this one will be backhanded. Okay, back into the zone. Good horizontal hockey there by the Canadiens. Actually paid off. Lehkonen, the backhander, shot a goal, and that one is denied. Gallagher with the shot. Vasilevsky down, made the save. Here is Danault. Philip Danault. He gets hit. Laid around. Pass over to Ruda. Puck will be deflected. Now Montreal gets it back at center. Back over to Weber. A backhander to Danault. Poked off by Kuhlman. Up with speed. Here comes Paul Byron. Lost possession. And now Petrie will get back at center. Or actually Merrill will backhand it right to a Lightning player. Flipped into the zone by Patrick Maroon. Stolen by Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi goes in. He passes over to the blue line before it's stolen by Tampa Bay and they clear. Merrill will get it back. Paul Byron, a long time ago, was a member of the Calgary Flames, and he registered 46 points in 130 regular season games. Random Paul Byron information there for anyone wondering. As, it's always fun to look back. Byron also played with the Sabres his rookie year, but people before going to Montreal, you mainly remember him with the Flames. Joseph good pass up ahead. Tyler Johnson's wrist shot, kick save Price. You got to smother that rebound. That's been Price's problem all game long. He's got to smother these rebounds. Pass over to Goodrow, and now we get a stoppage, and I wonder why. 3:08 to go in the period. And yeah, Paul Byron's stats with Buffalo, 2 points in 8 games in the 10-11 season. Face-off is won by Montreal. Played around the boards. Shot on in, deflected, and wide. Danault lost possession. Here is Sherratt with a backhand out to center. Flip back through center. Now Palat lost possession. Flipped into the zone. Price tries to slow it down for Sherratt. Sherratt will bounce this one off the boards. Brought up ahead. Here comes Lehkonen with speed. The pass, wrist shot, deflected. Danault couldn't get the shot. And now we have a penalty coming up, and it's going to be against Sergachev. Oh, my goodness. Montreal really changing the complexity of this game now, and they're going to get the first power play of the night. Let's see. That is a blatant trip on Lehkonen. Good call by the officials. Sergachev clearly taking Lehkonen out of the play. And yeah, good call. So the Canadiens are going on the power play. Interference. It looked like a trip, but you could call interference for that too. 2.5 to go in the period. Again, our first power play of the entire hockey game. Or second, rather. First for Montreal, second overall. Here's a shot, and that one bounced off the boards and wide. A good face-off win by Montreal, and they keep in the zone. Gustafson flips it down low. Pass will bounce off the glass. Off-field, the pass over to Suzuki. Dishes it back over to the blue line. Here's Gustafson waiting. Back over to Cole Caulfield. Back over to Gustafson now. To the final 2 minutes. 20.8% the Canadiens are in the playoffs. They are 1 for 5 this series. I believe their power play goal came in game 2. Offsides called here as Montreal tries to enter into the Tampa zone. Minute 55 to go in the period. Minute 24 to go on the power play. Okay. Montreal will work with it from their own end. Here comes Gustafson. Gustafson acquired by Montreal via Philadelphia at the deadline this year. Bounced this one off the boards. And clear back out. But yeah, Montreal, they didn't do a whole lot during the trade deadline this year. I mean, they got Gustafson, which was good. Most of their acquisitions came in free agency. Like Toffoli and Corey Perry. Suzuki can go on in. Could be playing around the Tampa Bay. I don't think Tampa Bay did anything at the deadline either. They've been like a couple of AHL trades. Anyway, down to a minute to go in the first. A shot by Gustafson. Glove save, Vasilevsky. 58.7 to go in the first. And a faceoff will be taken to his glove side. Okay. His off is won by the Canadiens. Puck goes in to the blue line. Petrie waits. Dishes it down low. Pass. Waiting is Kotkaniemi. Dishes it back to Petrie, and it was out of his reach. Price will slow it down for Petrie. Down to the final 8 seconds on a power play. I'll tell you one thing. That is huge for Tampa Bay killing this one off, presumably. Here's a shot. Go. Blocker save by Vasilevsky. Man, now they officially killed it off, and we're back to 5-on-5. For the final 23 seconds of this period, Price, what was he doing? Trying to play from behind his net. That almost backfired as Gord almost stole it. The backhand pass entering into the zone, taken away by Tampa Bay. Out of the final 10 seconds. Shabbat back over. Sherratt now. Oh, he's got to turn around with it back in his own end. Here's the pass, deflected off the stick. And Tampa Bay will have a 2-1 lead, rather, at this first intermission as Kucherov takes a shot on goal after the siren sounds. It's not great on his part. Let's take a look at Anderson, though. Nice move around Gord. Able to get a good shot on goal, but a blocker save by Vasilevsky. Able to keep this game 2-1. Won't go anywhere, folks. 2-1 first intermission. This has been an incredible game so far, at least in my opinion, the most intense one this series so far. Yeah. All right. Oh, Brazil scored the first goal of the game against Chile, 1-0 in the first minute of the second half. All right. And yeah, top of the 10th, Padres And Philly's tied at 3. I can't believe Philly blew that game. Are you kidding me? The games are going on since like 6. Yeah, that game's over the 3-hour mark. Good Lord. All right. Brewers beating the Pirates 5-1, bottom of the 7th. Nationals beating the Dodgers 3-2, top of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th. Blue Jays beating the Rays 7-0. Do we got no hitter going? I don't think we do. We don't. Boo. At least Toronto's winning, so that helps out the Red Sox. So I'm happy. White Sox beating the Tigers 2-1. Astros beating the Indians 6-0 in the top of the 6th. Again, do not have a no-hitter, though. Cubs beating the Reds 1-0 on the 6th. I can just check if there's no hitter. Because the Rockies almost no-hitter sneaked up on me the other night. I didn't realize it was a no-hitter till like bottom of the 7th. Yep, 1-0 Cubs, but the Reds have a hit. 1-0 Braves over the Marlins. Wait, what a start to this game, though. I don't think there's a no-hitter going on this one. No, there is not. First pitch of the game, the pitcher throws directly at Acuna, and he gets tossed. Really? That was dumb. Cardinals have a 2-1 lead over the Rockies in the bottom of the 3rd. Nolan Arenado basically showing why you shouldn't trade him. And on top of the 3rd, Royals and Twins tied at 3. It looked like this has been a pretty entertaining game, and it was. We had Ariaza, and then Donaldson, and then Lamont scored, but then the Royals came back 3-3 in the bottom of the 2nd as Perez is going to his All-Star game. Brian Dozier scored, and Taylor scored. Okay. Or no, Berto scored, then Dozier scored with Taylor getting the double. Okay. Little scoring updates for all you there. I want to see the Blue Jays scoring. George Springer homered. All right, nice to see him get something on the board. And then Wilchuk scored, making it 3-0 Toronto. Then it was Gurriel who scored 4-0, and then 5-0. Looked like Francisco just played. Gurriel scored, okay. Then Guerrero's got an RBI semi and scored, and then 7-0 off a wild pitch. All right. Cesar Hernandez scored. And Craig Biggio went to 3rd. It's currently top of the 7th. And okay, the Blue Jays must have did nothing with the rest of that. And that's your baseball recap. All right. Well, what to talk about now other than the Bucks-Hawks game that happened last night? 123-112, Milwaukee won. They're gonna play again tomorrow at 8:30, and then Monday they'll play. You know, that kind of stinks. I would love to commentate the Game 7, but since Game 4 is going to be on Monday, I will obviously be commentating hockey or basketball. I will be doing basketball, though, because by the time the Stanley Cup Finals will be over, it'll be like Game 2 of the NBA Finals. So at least I will get to commentate a couple of basketball games. And yeah, for the rest of the summer, primarily do baseball and throwbacks. I'll definitely be doing a lot of football throwbacks once the playoffs end, because I'm just ready to commentate some football. Preseason starting at the end of next month, so exciting. I'll be definitely trying to commentate preseason games and, of course, regular season games. Well, y'all got to hear me commentate Red Zone at least once. 7 hours of commercial-free football. I'll do the whole 7 hours, but I'll pick either the 1 o'clock games or the 4 o'clock games, and I'll just stay on Red Zone for 3 hours commentating all the games. It is madness, but it's a lot of fun. But I think for this year, though, I'm just going to primarily focus on single games. I'm only going to do Red Zone if I'm wicked busy or I there's no appetizing games on. Every week, though, I'm going to actually try to do a game. I'm going to try to do Thursday and Monday Night Football. I probably won't be able to commentate the full things, but yeah. I think the only primetime game I'm going to be able to commentate next year fully is Patriots and Buccaneers, which I can assure you. I think I'm the most enthusiastic commentating football. I got to be honest with you. Like, I know I get pretty amped up doing hockey. Obviously when the Red Sox hit a home run in baseball, I'm like, home run the Red Sox. But like, football is a whole different animal. I get way too jacked up over football. Like, I'm the type of commentator who, if a punter lands a punt inside the 5, I'm going to be like, he downs it at the 5. I'm that type of guy. I feel the emotion of the players. And so I relate with them when they get excited. I also get to do my hometown team against my favorite team, Week 16 Jaguars Patriots. That'll be a lot of fun commentating that one. Red Sox games are going to be fire this summer. Yeah. I might be able to commentate a Red Sox game next Tuesday, actually. Because it doesn't look like there's going to be any NHL or NBA games on. So if I don't take that night off, I will be on the call for one. I think it's against the Philly. I don't know. Let me check real quickly. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing my next Red Sox broadcast sometime soon. Let's see here. Angels. That's a 9:38 start. Ooh, never mind. If it's a 9:38 start, I'm not doing that. Maybe I'll commentate one of the Red Sox Phillies games next weekend. We'll see. I think, yeah, once the Red Sox clinch a playoff spot, I will be commentating as much as I can of every Red Sox playoff game. So, yeah, at the beginning of the hockey season next year, the Bruins may be put back to the burner a little bit, but we'll see. Yeah, I can't wait to start commentating some baseball games at the end of July, early August. That's going to be fun. And then once they get into the playoffs, that's going to be a lot of fun. If they make the World Series, I mean, that would be insane. I've, of course, commentated the past 2 World Series on Sportscaster. My favorite baseball game ever broadcasted was definitely Rays and Dodgers Game 3 last year. The whole Brent Phillips walk-off, I mean, still one of the most insane calls I think I've ever made. Because I was so confused during half the play. Like, it's hit, it bounces off the Dodgers glove, he throws to the plate, then the catcher dropped it, and then the Rays player slid in from third to home. And I was kind of confused midway through. I'm like, what is going on? But the Rays won. I don't know. That'll be some fun. Standings scores changed now. Oh, the Dodgers take a 4-3 lead over the Nationals. Washington blew that game. Well, it's not over, but really. All right. Yep, Pujols scored off a bet single. Oh, Pujols and Barnes scored. Okay, both scored. Okay. That's how that worked. All right. And yeah, we'll at least be able to recap some other baseball games during the second intermission. If this game goes into overtime, I'll probably also be doing a live reaction for the Red Sox Athletics, at least during the intermissions. I could throw in some extra home run Red Sox. I don't know. I mean, I was going to do a compilation of that at the end of the year. Whenever the Red Sox season ends, I was going to do a compilation. I was going to be like, home run Red Sox. Like every single time I do that, I was just going to do one. Yeah. I don't know. I think at this rate, the Red Sox could make the ALCS. I think right now, the way the team is, they can make the ALCS. They would probably end up losing to either the Whites. Really, I think the Whites are actually the only team that can really stop Boston in the AL right now. Tampa Bay, they compete. I ain't afraid of Houston. I think Oakland's another one that's like in a wild card spot. Like, no, the Red Sox can beat them. Well, this series could show if the Red Sox can beat them or not. But yeah, like if the Blue Jays, if they sneak in over the Rays or whatever, like they could beat the Blue Jays for the most part. Yeah. I don't know what the Red Sox are going to do against NL teams, though. Like, I would feel confident the Red Sox played the Dodgers, the Mets, or the Giants, or maybe even the Padres, but or Milwaukee. Yeah, I think the Padres are the team I'm thinking of. I wouldn't want the Red Sox to face. Because quite frankly, I don't think their bullpen can deal with the Padres hitting. If you want my honest opinion. I mean, let's be real. By the time the playoffs start, Chris Sale will probably be back. But still. Don't want to take any chances. All right. Highest winning percentage in the entire interleague play history. Oh, really? There you go. Boston can be opponents. I don't know. We'll see. 6-3 now. Nationals. What are they doing? All right. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a pretty good series for both the Red Sox and Athletics. Boston comes in at 51-31. Athletics come in at 48-35. Boston coming off back-to-back sweeps of the Yankees and the Royals. And I think the Athletics, they were coming off a series against the Rangers. I don't think they did entirely great in that series against Texas. Let me see here. They they lost that series 2-1. The Rangers won game 1 5-4. Athletics won the second game 3-1, and then yesterday the Rangers beat the Athletics 8-3. Okay. By the way, Tampa Bay Lightning have set a new franchise record, 22 power play goals this season. So congrats to them on that franchise record, and we still got plenty more games to go. Maybe 2, maybe 1 more, maybe 3 more. Who knows? But all I know is that this is the end of the intermission. So good. So next commercial break, we'll return to play. Always fun talking about baseball for a little bit. I've been really getting in the baseball mood. I literally caught myself watching the 2006 World Series yesterday, like out of nowhere. No context to it. I was like, and now Cardinals and Tigers. I'll watch this game now, and maybe I'll do it as a throwback commentary in the winter. I don't know. We'll see. But yes, by the time the winter comes around, you will be seeing some more MLB throwbacks. Phillies won 6-3. Okay. They blew the lead, but they still won. 6-3 in the bottom of the 10th. All right, there you go, Phillies. Phillies didn't blow it. I mean, they did, but they didn't. Brazil being Chile 1-0 in the soccer games. There ain't the soccer games on right now. Those games earlier, Switzerland and Spain tied at 1. Italy beat Belgium 2-1, and Peru and Paraguay tied at 3. And okay, this is some games on tomorrow. The next New England Revolution game is tomorrow at 5 o'clock against, I think that's Columbus. I'll try to do a Revolution game, but again, that's not going to be until pretty much when the hockey and basketball playoffs end. We'll see. All right. Came out showing the David Pasternak Dunkin' Donuts commercial. Like, it's a funny commercial, but play it too often for me. All right. All right. We're in that commercial break now. 2-1 Tampa Bay, start of the second period. First period, including the intermission, took over an hour. Goodness gracious. Buckle up. We got another over 2.5 game tonight at the rate we're going. This has been pretty fast-paced, too. Regardless, ready to get the second underway. Face-off taken at center. Gord against Stahl, and Gord wins the draw. And Savard gets hammered by Joel Edmondson. That was Edmondson's fourth huge hit so far tonight. Played up the head by Joel Armia. Armia falling down. Good draw. Almost tripped him. He didn't, though. Got away with one. Yeah, well, not really. It wasn't going to be a penalty, but still. Backhander, Armia will flip it on in. Now tipped up in the air by Sergachev. Played down by Stahl. Lost possession. Puck played in down low. Stahl. Now Corey Perry tried to steal. He couldn't. Gord will bring it up ahead now for the Lightning. Here comes Gianni Gord. Shot on into the zone. Blake Coleman will lose possession to Sergachev, and he goes D to D. Shot on into the zone. Played around. Price slows it down for Jeff Petrie. Petrie will bring this one off the boards. And up ahead it goes. Boards taken away by McDonough. Going on in, the shot goes through the crease and wide. Now played around by Colton, kept away by Tyler Johnson. Look back out. Tampa Bay still keeping in the zone. Stamkos delivered the hit on Petrie in the corner. Lehkonen tries to steal. Sorelli will bounce off the boards. Taken up ahead now by the Canadiens. Gallagher will go up ahead to the left wing, and Tampa will get it back. By the way, Jeff Petrie was involved in a huge trade. Oh, out in front score! We'll get to that in a second. Nikita Kucherov will score a cross-crease goal, and that's completely off its moorings. But Tampa Bay with another goal early in the period, and it's going to be 3-1 Lightning. Let's see here on the replay. And he just got sandwiched up. Good pass by Sarnik. And Kucherov with a good backhand pass. The original pass was to Palat. Palat, nice feed over to Kucherov. Chirac goes flying into the cage. No goalie interference here as a blatant 3-1 lead for the Lightning. I got to tell you one thing. Again, Montreal, the intermission, hopefully it didn't knock them off their game a little bit. Obviously, intermissions can play factors into momentum swings. And Montreal was dominating the final, I'd say, 6 minutes of that first period. So hopefully they can come back up here. Try to play a little bit better as point shots denied. Pass goes in down low to Hedman. Pass out in front for Kucherov. That one turned aside by Price. And Price went out of smother. Well, I can get to what I was originally going to say. Jeff Petrie, back on March 2nd of 2015, was involved in a huge trade that involved Petrie going to the Oilers for a second-round pick and a fourth-round pick in 2015. So basically, it was Jeff Petrie for Caleb Jones and Jonas Siegenthaler, who, of course, would end up playing with the Capitals before getting traded this deadline. I think I got extended by Montreal this past offseason. Some random Jeff Petrie transactions for you as John Merrill will play it over to his right wing. Back over to Petrie. Petrie now off the boards. Look back in by Caulfield. And icing's going to be waved off. Lead around the boards. Kept alive by McDonough. Up ahead to Goodrow. That one's going to bounce off a stick. Caulfield will pass it up ahead. Offsides has been waved off. Caulfield tries to get it to his stick, but he can't do it. To Foley now tries to steal. Puck flipped in down low. Here's Vasilevsky slowing it down. Puck will bounce off the boards. Petrie will get it back into work from his own end. You blame Tom Brady for making Lightning too good? Well, I mean, listen. Tampa Bay won a Stanley Cup. Tampa won a Stanley Cup before Tom Brady even stepped foot on a football field for Tampa. Oh, another backhand goal. It's 4-1. And just like the first period, they score 2 quick goals. This one is Tyler Johnson on the backhander, and it is 4-1. Yeah, Tom Brady has nothing to do with that, but the Tampa Bay Magic is real right now. Shot on goal. Price made the save. It bounced off a skate. Yeah, Joseph took the original shot. Price got control of the rebound. And a backhand goal for Tampa Bay. Now, call me absolutely crazy. Say whatever you like in the comments. Put in Jake Allen right now. This is not Price's fault, but his confidence is shattered. You got to get Price out of here. I said it. This is not Price's fault, or at least not all of it. He's got to stop the rebounds, but without poor Montreal's defense has been playing to open up periods, it's not Price's fault entirely. But if you want to come back and try to win this game, I'm sorry, you got to put in Jake Allen. Because Price, why? You're just going to kill Price's confidence more. It ain't worth it. Joseph and Savard with the assist. And again, I'm no way blaming this on Price. It's just sometimes you got to pull a goalie. The moral of the story. Face off one here by Tampa Bay. We're up ahead by Montreal. Made around by Josh Anderson. Anderson back over to the blue line. Kept on sides. A low shot. Deflected wide. Played around. Well, I just realized I said the Lightning would win this game 6-1. Oh, I swear, if Montreal wins this game 6-1, I announce or jinx the Canadiens without meaning to do so. I know. Yeah, the Lightning were well good before Tom Brady even stepped foot on a football field for the Buccaneers. Man, I don't know what's going on with Montreal right now. They play good. Like, they're weird. They play good stints of hockey, and then they just have these few minutes where they play like they're the worst team in the league. I don't get it. Sardik shot. That one bounced off the post. Come at 5-1. Flipped in down low. Played up ahead by Coleman. Lost possession. Weber will bounce this one off the boards. Here's a shot. Saved by Price. And Montreal wanted a penalty. They're not going to get one. The backhander up ahead of Byron. Here comes Suzuki. And Suzuki flies into the boards. The only way I think Montreal has a true chance of coming back in this game is if it is 4-3 at the end of the second. That's just my honest opinion. It needs to be 4-3 or 4-4 or whatever by the end of this period if they want a chance to try to tie this thing. Caulfield lost his footing. Toffoli will leave it over to Suzuki. Suzuki will play it around. Shove off point. And now Tampa Bay will bounce it off the boards, and up ahead goes the Lightning now. Point lost possession over to John Merrill. Back over to Edmondson, D to Merrill. Pass over to Cole Caulfield. Caulfield down low. It is Deneau. Back over to the blue line. Good pass. Here's Gallagher. Gallagher going on in. A weak shot on goal, and Vasilevsky will easily turn that one aside. Now this one's going to be cleared by Nikita Kucherov. Yep. I think the Red Sox game is going to be more entertaining than the remaining of this one. I mean, if Montreal could make this 3-0 comeback, that would be insane. But I got to be honest with you, I just don't think it's going to happen. There's obviously more than half a game left, but that's the thing. There's more than half a game left, and I think Tampa Bay is not done scoring. Here's a block shot. That one missed. There comes the Lightning up the other way with Joseph. Sherratt. Possession. Up ahead goes Corey Perry. There goes into the zone. Flips over to Joel Armia. Back over to Perry. Back over to the blue line. Sherratt makes a shot. Deflected wide by Stahl. Weber keeps it down low for Perry. Played around for Armia. Trying to find Stahl. Perry gets pinned to the boards. Back over to the blue line. A low shot deflected. And now here comes Tampa Bay 2-on-1. Hedman, the pass. Sorelli on the doorstep, and he missed it. Here comes Montreal with a good attempt. Now Perry goes on in. A quick shot save. Oh, my! What a hit by Savard. He sent Corey Perry absolutely flying. And his back bounced off the glass behind the cage. Wow, I mean, that was probably the hardest hit of the night so far. Comes Montreal now. It's a Foley shot. Kicks a Vasilevsky. As over to the blue line is stolen, and here comes Yanni Gord. Pushes it back. Lost possession. Caulfield flipping back in. There for July 5th. Yeah. Yep, Sean, it looks like you're going to get your wish. Montreal's going to get swept. I want to say 5, but let's be real. Is this Canadiens team going to win a game? Against Tampa? No. Giveaway. Montreal almost further proving my point. They're just no. The Maple Leafs came back 3-0 down the finals, and what was it, 42 against the Red Wings? But let's be real. That was not happening here. The only way Montreal had a chance in the series is if they won tonight. And despite playing one of their best periods of the playoffs, they played their worst period of the playoffs at the same time. It's weird. Maybe not the playoffs, but the series. Yeah, Packers shot missed, and they took a huge hit from Savard. I gotta be completely real with you though. Like I felt deep down inside Tampa Bay was gonna win the series. I just wanted to pick Montreal because I don't know. I just felt it was their time. Yeah, Tampa Bay's projected to win the series. I get that, but at the same time, I don't know. I just want to stick with my gut, say Montreal in 7, and just take it from there. And that was so far a pretty awful prediction on my part. Gustafsson turns around, shoots it wide. It goes in behind the cage. In front, here's a shot. The doorstep to no. Can't score. Now Sergachev will clear. Icing is called. I mean, Montreal has 9 minutes and 23 seconds to score a goal or two. Means if they're not going to win, they can, put up a spirited fight in this one. Problem is that the majority of the goals have trickled by Price, and the defensemen were too slow to get them. Petrie shot, saved Vasilevsky. And we're in the commercial break. 4-1 Tampa Bay still. 9:19 to go in the second. Brazil still beating Chile 1-0. That game now in the 80th minute. Other scores. Brewers being the Pirates 6-2 in the top of the 9th. Dodgers being the Nationals 10-3 in the top of the 8th. Bottom of the 7th. Blue Jays now being the Rays 10-0. White Sox beating the Tigers 3-1. Bottom of the 7th. The Astros beating the Indians 6-3. Cleveland coming back just a little bit. Wow, Reds take a 2-1 lead over the Cubs. Bottom of the 7th 2-1. Rays still have a 1-0 lead over the Marlins on the top of the 7th. Bottom of the 5th, Cardinals, Rockies 2-2. And bottom of the 4th, Royals up 5-3 over the Twins. And MLB action starting right now. The Orioles, Angels, Red Sox, Athletics, and Giants, Diamondbacks in a half an hour. Rangers and Mariners. There's tomorrow's NASCAR race will be driven at Wisconsin. Jockey made in America 250. Again, if I'm commentating tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be baseball. What's up, Von Hood? Thanks for stopping by. Second commercial break of the period, and yeah. This one's been a doozy. Montreal's offense has showed up. However, their defense has not. It is currently 4-1 Tampa Bay, and as they are trying to repeat as champions, none of the Canadian fans outside of the Bell Center has left. But, boy, are they obviously hoping for a comeback, or else you're falling down 3-0 in the series. I think that's done. Oh, really? If that was going to be a sweep? 8-5. I don't know. I'll still have foolish optimism for the Canadiens winning Game 4 because that's the way how I roll. My prediction was my original prediction was Lightning win Game, Canadiens 2 and 3, Lightning in Game 4, Canadiens Game 5, Tampa Bay in Game 6, and Montreal in Game 7. That was my original prediction. And safe to say I'm going to get 1-3 once this game concludes. As Goudreau was shooting into the zone, Price will bounce it off the boards. Coleman lost possession. Now here's Corey Perry. Perry with a spin move. Perry back over to Weber. Weber pass out in front, deflected by Lehkonen, and he missed. And good attempt at least. Lehkonen will dish it over to Suzuki. His shot's deflected. And taken away now by the Lightning. It bounces off the stick of Palat. Over to Kucherov. Here's a shot. That one goes by. And wide and out in front. Kucherov, good save. Here is Lehkonen. This one bounces off the boards. Ruta. Shoot this one in wide. Shot on into the zone. Vasilevsky will play it over to the side. Hedman, quick pass. Put on in. There's Kakaniemi. Richard back over. No, they're not going to hire Patrick Waugh. No. I mean, Montreal might hire Patrick Waugh, but if he does, it's going to be as an assistant coach role. They're keeping the gang together for at least 2 more years after this. We need to realize that. Okay. That's on ESPN not hiring Gary Thorne. I just simply think they tried to, but Thorne didn't want to do it, personally. Because there's no way you have a guy who commentated the Stanley Cup Finals from 1993 to 2004 on your network, and you don't even try to get him back. Listen, I know he retired as the Orioles commentator a couple years ago, so I think Gary Thorne might honestly just be done commentating sporting events, which sucks. But ultimately, I think that's the truth. Because if ESPN really were just like, oh, we didn't even consider Gary Thorne, you are going to tick off a lot of old-time fans. But that's all I'm going to say there. But, yeah, I personally felt like they were going to try to get him on. He just ultimately said, I'm in my late 70s. I want to enjoy my retirement. And you really can't blame Gary Thorne for that. Out of his shoes, I probably want to enjoy my retirement too. Commentating all the Stanley Cup Finals and jumping over to commentating Orioles games. Man, a hell of a broadcasting career. He's in the Broadcasting Hall of Fame, as he should be. All right, back from commercial break. Carey Price made an incredible save on Nikita Kucherov moments ago. But ultimately, that's not going to be much, as it is still 4-1 Tampa Bay. Sergachev will shoot on into the zone. Point now tries to deliver a hit to Merrill. Up ahead goes Montreal. Back over to Merrill and flip back in. Canadiens will flip this one in down low. Flip back in. And Bay keeps the play alive at center. Or Montreal brings it back into their zone. As we are now under 7 minutes. Yeah, we got 6:40 left in the period. Well, at least now that it's a beatdown, this game's going by much quicker. Sad that is to say. It just feels like it's dragging by, but I don't know. We've had less stoppages, which is good. Also, Suzuki got pummeled by Savard. How is there no penalty? That is clearly boarding on Savard, but That's a different story for a different day. 2-on-2. Point will turn around. They'll flip it back in. I mean, I get it. It's 4-1, and you don't want to call as many penalties, but well, I would have called that boarding for sure on Savard. All right, whatever. I mean, the ESPN crew is going to do fine in general. Like, they hired a lot of good people, so I'm not that worried about it. Swan deflect play by Platt by 56 to go, and now our last commercial break of the period. That was quick. That was like under 2 minutes. All right. And the ESPN crew is going to do fine. I mean, they have Kevin Weeks, Mark Messier, Brian Boucher. They got a good crew. I ain't worried about them. Yeah. Gary Thorne ain't going to unretire to commentate the Orioles anytime soon. That is correct, Amendo. Brazil still being Chile 1-0 in the 88th minute. Really? I'm sorry. I'm just not a big soccer fan. Like, again, I watch certain teams from the MLS, but that's about it. Like, I think soccer is, no offense, the most boring sport ever. I mean, people ask me, how can you watch NASCAR? And I respond to it as, how can you watch soccer? Like, at least NASCAR, you're bound to have some crashes and some lead changes and stuff. Like, for soccer, just dudes running around the field for 45 minutes at a time. Orioles beating the Angels 1-0 in the bottom of the first. Diamondbacks and Giants still scoreless. Same with Red Sox and Athletics. Can guess like 8-1. I'll just do the Red Sox game until this game ends. I don't care. Oh, at least the Bell Center's trying to do the wave. All right, give him credit. Soccer's a waste of time. Mm-hmm. It's too many. I do agree. There is way too many leagues for soccer. You got to stick with like 2 to 3 main leagues. I agree 100%. It's like European hockey. You have way too many leagues. You have the SHL, the KHL, the WHL. I was like, dude, pick a division. Stick them all into one. Or have like 2 divisions or whatever. But yeah, there's way too many European hockey leagues. There's way too many. I think just Europe just makes leagues complicated. They have like 20 divisions when there's no need to have any, or leagues or whatever. Caulfield played around for Toffoli, played around again. Yeah, I know. It's like you can't keep up. Exactly. Samko steps on the brakes. Pass down low. Sorelli. From behind his cage. Try to fish it out in front to Joseph. Back over to the blue line. A low shot deflected wide. And now here comes Montreal with 5 minutes to go in the second period. Around the boards, Patrick Maroon. Back over to Ruda. Back over to Maroon. Maroon will shoot on in wide. Shots on goal 34-31 in favor of Tampa. And we are still in the late stages of the second period, and we've already had that many hits. That is incredible, to say the least. They are around. Yeah, this one's going to run up ahead by Montreal. Well, yeah, I mean, but that's Sam's favorite sport. And I respect Sam for that because he's the person I know who watches soccer the most and is most passionate about. So I give him a lot of credit. I give Sam a lot of credit anyway. We'll have to get him back on Fletcher Sports Zone eventually for sure. Fished out in front, a shot, and Montreal almost tipped it in. Weber's blast is stopped. That's true, Sean. I do think you're more enthusiastic than Dave O'Brien. I think you're 100% right about that. Oh, my goodness. So now there was a stick in Corey Perry's skate. Oh, my goodness. Perry tried to enter into the zone, and stick got caught up. Yeah, that was incredible. Perry's stick just stole it from Victor Hedman. That is hysterical. Yeah, I mean, yeah, think about it this way. Soccer games are 90 minutes long in general. No, dish it back over. Oh, slap shot's blocked. Take it away. Backhander doesn't connect. Now played around by Palat over to Kucherov. Kept it at the blue line. Merrill tries to feed it down low for Kucherov, and this one's taken out of play. Oh, really? You only watched soccer during the pandemic? I thought you watched soccer beforehand. Oh, well, I guess you didn't. Even still, during the pandemic, I didn't watch much soccer. I watched the 3 Revolution playoff games. And once they were eliminated, that was that. Fun times were over. Tampa Bay will bring this one out. Glove down by Colton. Flip back in by Montreal. Vasilevsky slows it down for Ryan McDonough. Here comes Cirelli. Going on in. Cirelli circles. Backhand pass over to Cirelli. The Arrows? Oh, what's that show? Not like I've ever seen it. With the behavior Sherrod, a wrist shot saved by Vasilevsky. Oh, yeah. Oh. Say, soccer thing. Okay. Czech Republic going up against Denmark tomorrow at 12. Italy beat Belgium. All right. The shot, that one's deflected, and another good save by Vasilevsky. Okay. Again, the Portugal soccer, yeah. I didn't even watch soccer. All I know is that there's the MLS, the FIFA, the Premier Liga, and Portugal. You know, I forgot the Portuguese existed for a second. 2:17 to go. Icing. Oh, my goodness. There's Dan Petrie. Pitched for the Tigers in 1984. Is that Jeff Petrie's father? If so, what a family. Yeah, it was. 17 games, he has 5 assists and averaging 24 minutes of ice time. I guess Jeff Petrie's father was a pitcher. Never knew that. Foot back out. Kucherov tries to work around the defender. Laid up ahead. Cole Caulfield almost lost possession. Now taken away by the Canadiens. Up ahead it goes. Suzuki with a wrist shot. Score! Suzuki up the rush. Is able to squeeze it below the pad of Vasilevsky. All right, it's 4-2. They get a goal before the end of the period. And honestly, that's all you can really ask for if you're Montreal. Claw your way back into this. That's all they got to do. Quick pass up the right wing he went, and good speed by Nick Suzuki. It was a low shot, just able to squeeze under the pad of Vasilevsky. Yeah, good rush up the wing. And it's 4-2. All right. Well, the lead is cut back in half. Huge difference between 2-1 and 4-2. But hey, the lead is cut back in half. Real Montreal, you get that late period goal. Keep the momentum hanging into the third. Who knows? I feel like Montreal did a whole 6 minutes without doing anything. So it's kind of good they scored that goal. Pass. Weber shot. That one stopped by Vasilevsky. Oh, this game's getting interesting again. Here is Gord. He'll flip it up ahead. Bounce off a skate. Here comes Weber. The quick pass up the left wing. Montreal is literally... If Montreal comes back and wins this game, they are literally a movie script. The league is rigged if Montreal wins this game. Not saying the series, but if they win this in particular game. I will have my speculations. Suzuki, the pass! Oh, that one missed. Suzuki on the rebound is blocked by Sergachev as we go down to the final 50 seconds of the period. Here is Petrie. Over to Toffoli. Flipped into the zone. Puck will bounce off a leg. And now the Lightning will try to work with it up ahead. Flipped into the zone. Montreal got 30 seconds. The long lead pass for Gallagher doesn't connect. Gallagher still gets in the corner, though. Gallagher's going to wait. Tries to pass it out in front. That one swatted down. Shot by Toffoli goes on Imbo with 20 seconds to go. Way on offsides. All right, Canadiens saw the puck in the Lightning zones. We hit the foul 10 and Tampa Bay cleared. Okay. Well, they scored again. At least. Oh, it's not over yet. 4.3 seconds left. Offsides is called. They scored one. I mean, it's good, but at the same time, I don't know. This off is one. Listen, all Montreal has to do is just score one more and they're good. That's all they got to do. No, I do not wear masks anymore. 4-2 at the end of 2. Lightning beating Montreal. What a shocker. I haven't worn a mask since Boston got rid of it in, early mid-May. Yeah, I mean, I had to wear them in school, but that's about that. Okay, so we'll go over sports news in just a second. Something actually happened that I should probably post, so I'll go do that real quickly, and then go post that, then we can recap the sports news. How about that? It's been quite a bit of stuff to post over the past couple of days, which is honestly probably a good thing because now that it's summer, I can actually get the news out quicker. Well, presumably. I don't know. I might get a job. I actually... Some of you may know, some of you probably don't, but I actually got my license this morning, so I shouldn't say that. Yeah. It'll come out quicker, I guess, but yeah. I'll still be pretty busy with stuff if I get a job, and of course, I will be driving a little more often. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm the same way, Sean. Like, if a place is like you need a mask to enter, yeah, I'll wear a mask. If I don't say that, I ain't gonna deal with it. in exchange for all right. The Royals and Nationals have landed a trade. Washington will acquire shortstop Alcides Escobar, who, yeah, that's not really a great trade because he hasn't actually played since 2018, but, it's a decent minor leaguer, I guess. So it's not the worst trade in the world. I mean, if you're trading him for cash and it's like under a mil, then yeah. That's a fine trade for the Nationals. Okay. Playing a job at the end of the month. Oh, nice. Who do you think you're going to apply to? I think tennis is all right. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of tennis. I don't watch it a lot, but I certainly don't hate it or nothing. It's not really a sport I watch often. I've been call me crazy. I don't know why this is the case, but I've been watching horse racing lately. Why? I don't know, but yeah, I've been watching horse racing lately. Interesting, I know. Oh, you're going to apply to a car wash? Nice. There you go. Hey, working at a car wash would be fun. I would like working at a car wash. And I just got an internship for another website. I'm trying to see if that'll eventually be paid or not. I might have to get an actual job soon, but we'll see. We'll take it from there. I'm going to start writing articles on a new website. So, yeah, I can't wait to start to do that. The website, if anyone is wondering, is it's called symbol.com. That is SIMBULL.com. I will start be writing sports articles on that next week. I already have written a Nick Saban article I'm waiting to post sometime this weekend, and I'll be doing a preview for the Red Sox-Phillies matchups next weekend. So I'll be writing articles on that. All right. Oh, Sean Duncan hates tennis. I don't hate tennis. I whenever I watch tennis, it's interesting. It's just I don't watch it often enough to commentate it or talk about it. I just don't watch often enough. My least favorite sport, that's tough to say, really. I don't know. There's some sports I like more than others, but technically my least favorite sport would be water polo, because how can water polo be a sport? That's just me, though. Seen bowling tournaments. Yeah, bowling's good. Like I said, I've been watching golf and horse racing recently. Why? Well, because I'm bored during the summer. That's why. But yeah, even I'm starting to watch some sports I would have never watched a few months ago. What am I going to do? Oh, yeah. No, golf's way more better when you play it than watch it. Yeah, I would agree. I feel like that's the same with tennis, too. But I don't know. Well, all right, let's get to the sports news now. But this is good. Yes, keep the questions coming during the intermissions, because that'll help on my time when I'm done recapping these news pieces. All right, so again, I'm just rereading stuff from my Instagram, stuff that occurred in the last 48 hours. You know the drill. There's gonna be no Fletcher Sports Zone again this week because 4th of July, it's a holiday. I ain't making videos on a holiday. All right. So, rookie wide receiver Tamorin Terry has been released by the Seahawks after 11 people indicated him felony murder charges back in 2018. Yeah, I'll definitely have to keep that post or that story ongoing because that's just nuts. The Predators have traded right winger Victor Arvidsson to the Kings for a 2021 second and 2022 third. That's a good one. Diamondbacks trade outfielder Tim LaCastro to the Yankees for pitcher Keegan Curtis. Twins DFA pitcher Matt Schumacher, and the Indians signed catcher Wilson Ramos to a minor league deal. The news on today, the Cowboys will appear in HBO's series Hard Knocks beginning on August 10th. Former NHL center Odie Lowe passed away at 93. Yerman Mercedes has been demoted to AAA. The White Sox demoting their catcher. That's nuts. What's even more crazy is that Dodgers pitcher Trevor Bauer has been placed on 7-day leave of administration due to the sexual assault allegations leaked earlier this week. Free agent wide receiver Josh Gordon will once again appeal for reinstatement. Gordon has been randomly drug tested the past 3 months. All 3 tests have come back clean. The most surprising news of the day, Minnesota re-signed center Joel Eriksson Ek to an 8-year deal worth $42 million. Why are you paying Joel Eriksson Ek $42 million? I ain't gonna rant about now. We'll wait until Power Skate. But oh my God, that contract still makes no sense. And then the trade that just happened moments ago: Royals trade shortstop Elias Escobar to the Nationals in exchange for cash. All right. Which sport are you going to watch during the Olympics? I don't really watch the Olympics, but if I were to watch swimming, I don't know. I got to support my boy Michael Phelps. I do like Michael Phelps a lot. All right. Yeah, you know, I respect it. That's a good question. I have numero uno Zdeno Chara, dos Yaroslav Halak, and Thrace. I guess out of current players, it would be probably Marian Gabrick, but all time, I would replace Gabrick. Well, my first 2 is Chara and Halak in that order, but probably my third favorite Slovak ever. I gotta honestly go with Andre Mazaros. If I go with a third Slovakia player, Andre Mazaros all time. Played with the Bruins, Sabres, and Flyers. The guy was good. And yeah, Bachar and Halak in the front too. There's a lot of the guys like Marian Hossa, Peter Bondra. There's other dudes from Slovakia who are good as well. That like Sarnik's another one. We'll see. And the Olympic, yeah. I mean, I've been kind of watching golf a little bit more too. We'll see. Why the oh no, Sean? Don't be sleeping on Andre Mazaros. Guy was a good defenseman back in the day. I like way too many Finland players. Finland and Sweden are my 2. Those are the 2 countries I can list off like 50 players I like from each country. Oh, and also all-time favorite Switzerland player, it's not Roman Josi for anyone wondering. It's Jonas Hiller. Remember him back in the day when he was the goalie for the Ducks and Flames? Yeah. My when I like an athlete, it's weird. Like, my favorite all-time Finland hockey player is Lauri Korpikoski. It's like, why? You deal with it. You deal with it. Sam's definitely going to watch soccer during the Olympics. And you know what? He's going to do a good job commentating that. He's going to be broadcasting now on his YouTube channel. Go check him out. He does what I do, live commentaries for all the sports, including soccer. Something I cannot do. He can't commentate NASCAR, so wink, wink. It's a fair trade-off. But Sam's incredible. Go subscribe to his channel if you haven't. Samuel Reese, drop a sub. He's well over 100 subscribers now. The guy is awesome. I've known him for over 2 years. Guy is amazing at what he does, no matter what sport he's commentating. Favorite Great Britain player in the NHL? Oh my goodness, is there even a Great Britain player in the NHL? There probably is. Great Britain NHL players. Oh yeah, all these dudes are from the way back when. Yeah, I don't know. British hockey players. Let's see here. Ken Hodge actually had a good career. Sandy Fitzpatrick, he sounds familiar. Can't pick a favorite though. Everyone played in the 60s and like previous. I can't really say if I like a Great Britain player or not. I've heard of a few of them. Yeah. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on, I'm trying to find Sam's channel right now. Bro, really? Where is it? Oh, it's just Samuel Reese. 136 subscribers. Oh, he already commentated the Belgium-Italy game earlier. Give the go, Miroslav Satan. Satan's fourth, yeah. So Satan would be fourth on my Slovakia player list. But I just got to go with Andre Mazaros ahead of Satan because I actually saw Mazaros play live. Satan retired like year 2 into when I watched hockey. I know he did a lot for the Bruins, especially in the late 2000s, but I just didn't watch him enough to put him in my top 3. Also, Leon Wisniewski is another one. He was good with the Kings. Okay. Yeah, it's just Samuel Reese only if you want to go subscribe to him. His last name, it's Satan. It's Satan. It's how do I explain? It's Satan, but it's pronounced Satan. It's Miroslav Satan, but it's Satan, but you pronounce it Satan. You see where I'm going along with this. Satan was, like, all jokes aside, though, Satan was great on the Sabres. And he was still pretty consistent on the Bruins. And where else did he go after that? I have no idea. Where else did he play? Oh my God, he played on a lot of teams. Edmonton, I did not know he played on the Oilers. I knew he played on the Sabres. The Islanders, I didn't know. The Penguins, he only played for the Bruins for 1 year. Satan? He played more games on the Penguins than the Bruins? How did I not know that? I don't know. I didn't even know he played on the Islanders for 5 years. Good Lord. All right. You don't pronounce it like that, but and other player you mentioned it. Oh. Well, third period's underway now, but if I'm mispronouncing names, I apologize. They're tough to say, the European names. I know it's Miroslav Satan. I know that's how you say it. Because that's how Jack Edwards said it. So if he's wrong, well, he's been commentating Bruins games for 15 years. So if he's wrong, I don't know what to tell you. Here is Palat dishing it over to his defenseman. Or Shatan, not Satan. Oh. Well, whatever. I'll get it right eventually. If I do a throwback comment for a Bruins Sabres game from the 09 playoffs, I'll make sure I'll ace it by then. Here's a shot up high and wide. Yeah. Now I get it. It's Shatan. Or no, it's Shatan, not Satan. I don't know why I'm saying Satan. I know it's Shatan. Ugh. I hate my Boston accent. Whoever took the shot saved by Vasilevsky. That's just my Boston accent sucking. There you go. When in doubt, blame it on your accent. I said it front. Oh, that one bounced off the stick of Gustafsson. So again, Montreal pulled in within 2. They have 18 minutes to force overtime or come back and win this game. I'm going to say they don't, but they could make it 4-3, and they could really get me excited. Get us excited. I mean, let's be real. This game hasn't even been close since the early stages of the second. So I'm dying for Montreal to score here so I can kind of get excited calling this game again. But Corey Perry with a good shot on goal. That one was blocked. Yeah. And when they're drawing up at they go. Around the boards. Bounced off a skate. And here comes the Lightning up the other way. Dishes it over. The pass to Cirelli, and he whipped on it. Here come the Canadiens. Good pass over to Suzuki. The Foley's wrist shot. And a stick falls out of the hand of a Lightning. Puck played in around the boards. I want to focus on this game again. It's actually getting kind of interesting. Again, Montreal is 1 goal away from gaining everyone's interest back. So, good news there. Unless you're a Lightning fan, then you're already intrigued. Here's a pass up ahead. That one deflected off a skate. Flipped on into the zone by Byron. It touches McDonough's stick, and offsides is called. I subbed to Sam nice. I even know how. I thought you were subscribed for a long time now, but I guess not. I don't know. But yeah, everyone go subscribe to Sam again. He's another expiring broadcaster, great friend of mine. Shots out in front, could save by Price. Hand him out a free shutout because I haven't mentioned his channel in a while. That one missed. Savard will play it around, taken away by the Canadiens, and up ahead it goes. Going to him with speed, Kakaniemi. We'll flip it into the zone. Going to poke it on him with Anderson, and now you have a scrum to the side of the cage. Snapshooting tomorrow, probably. He's either doing the Bucks-Hawks game or some soccer game tomorrow, probably. He may do the Red Sox because they have a 7 o'clock start, but I don't know. But yeah, if you subscribe to him, put on the notifications, you'll know. Same thing goes for here because my schedule can change very quickly. Get the notifications on so you know whenever I go on live. S down low. Still 16.5 to go in the third. Come on, Montreal. Score one more. I should really try to start announcer jinxing the Lightning, but I kind of don't want to do that. Back to the blue line. Gustafsson. That one's blocked by Coleman. I might have to. We'll see. Sean goal. Oh, man. Perry gets taken down in front. Oh, my goodness. Flip back in, and the pass bounced off the boards, and here is Price playing it over to Gustafsson. The Revolution are on tomorrow. I guarantee he's commentating the Revolution. I guarantee that's what Sam's commentating tomorrow. Icing's called on Gallagher, and he's upset. The Revolution are on tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern time, so they'll be up for that probably. All right, face-off is played around. Canadiens go back in. Up ahead by Lehkonen. Quick pass avoids the offsides. Deneau over to Lehkonen. Back out in front to Weber. That one's blocked out in front. Now played around. Here's Savard off the boards and cleared. I think it's called. Okay, so taking back in Montreal's end, 15-21 to go in this third. What the heck are those games? Game 4-11, but I might be wrong. I don't know. Start period taking forever. First and second one by kind of quickly. This is until Montreal scores. This game's gonna feel like a drag a little bit. Suzuki will win the draw and didn't get to the defenseman. Pichu would go back for it. Pass over to Sherratt, played it around. Cirelli almost got steamrolled. Oh, he steals the puck. Well, he gave it up to Toffoli. Out in front for Caulfield. He couldn't get on a stick. If only Caulfield didn't hit the post back in the first. When this game was 2-1, we'd have a whole different game right now. Cirelli in the corner. Gets pinned in the corner boards. Pass out in front. Over to Sarnik. D to McDonough. Pass down low. Taken away momentarily. Flip back in. Stamkos. Played in down low. ground by the Lightning. At this point, Tampa Bay is trying to chew off clock, and I certainly don't blame them for trying to do that. Sherrod with a good hit in the corner. Montreal will have to bring it out to center. Taking away again. Here's Colton. Pass down low. Good body check. Here's Sherrod. Off the boards, kept alive by Tampa Bay. A backhander taken down. Montreal trying to move up ice. Can't. Puck misses the cage. Now in the corner. Flipped out by Maroon. Over to Ruda. Puck playing around. Joseph. Bounce down. Montreal now will bring it up ahead. Puck will bounce off the boards again. Good hit there on Joseph by Joel Armia. Montreal's got to get back in the Lightning zone, though, quickly. Quick pass through center. The backhander on goal. Corey Perry's going to get it. That's out in front. Armia's shot's blocked. Well, Joel Armia had a chance. Up the other way goes Gord, and his shot is stopped by Price and deflected out of play. I thought it trickled in for a sec. That's why I had that few seconds of silence. 13:08 to go in the third. It's still 4-2. Bolts in front. All right. Thanks for tuning in. You don't know much about hockey. Is there a slap shot in basketball or a clock system in football that allows? No. There is not. No. You can pretty much just have the puck for as long as you like. There is no time limit on how long a team can have a puck. Just 20 minutes a period. 2 minutes is a standard penalty for the most part. If someone commits a penalty, the team will be put on power play for 2 minutes, which is when they have a 5-on-4 skater advantage. And I'm glad you're getting into hockey, which is good. We need more hockey fans. I noticed that once again this month, hockey was in last place in social media followings for like the 5th straight month. Like, we gotta change that. So anyone who's new into hockey, that's good. Yeah, Sam's gonna do the Revolution tomorrow, I would assume. But I don't know. I would have no idea what his schedule was. The last time I even texted Sam was like 2 weeks ago. It's been a little bit. Monday, Game 4. I'll be on the call for that. Will it be a cup clinching game? It's looking like it will be. All right. Face-off is won by the Lightning. Kucherov over to... Kucherov gets his own rebound off the original shot by Sergachev. Puck missed. Sergachev will go back in his own end. D to D. And up ahead goes Tampa Bay. Now under 13 minutes left. Palat driven into the corner. Taken away by Deneau. Brought up ahead. Now here's Sergachev. A quick pass up ahead through center. Palat. A shot saved by Price. And he'll smother that one. He's not taking his left side. Oh, Zason X, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. I don't know if you're still watching or not, but thank you. Yeah, Monday could be the final game ever on NBC. Good riddance, NBC. I don't think I'm going to miss you much. I'm going to miss the intro song, but other than that, that's about it. done a terrible job marketing hockey. I have no sympathy for NBC. That's the way I roll. Should have never left ESPN to begin with. Face off now, take it at center ice. Suzuki will take the draw against Cirelli. Face off is 1 year for the Canadiens. Yeah, this ESPN's going to do a great job with the NHL. They're going to advertise property. Like literally, earlier today, I flipped on ESPN for 2 minutes, and it was them giving a game preview for tonight's game. I'm like, ESPN's talking about hockey? Like, what? Like, even during the Stanley Cup Finals, they don't even cover it at all. So they were talking about it for 3 minutes today when I was watching the 5 o'clock show. So props to ESPN. At least they're bringing it up more often. That's what they need. At least that's what they need to do. Stamkos tried to find the fast up ahead. He couldn't. He was Cirelli, but good. ESPN's doing a good job with that already. NBC's done a terrible job calling the Bruins game. Oh God. ESPN doesn't like many teams. They like the Lightning, the Maple Leafs, the Islanders, the Red Wings, the Penguins, the Blackhawks, and maybe the Kings and Rangers. That's about it. Shot, save, made. Bruins, NBC can't stand. Flyers, NBC can't stand. Capitals, NBC can't stand. They can't stand the Knights or the Avalanche or any other team. They just have a specific 8 or 9 teams they like, and the rest of the teams are like, no. See, NBC was the worst of the Blue Jackets, though. They are like the Blue Jackets are a small market team. This and that. It's like, oh, God. They're awful. They never air Blue Jackets games on NBC. I feel like the Blue Jackets get the worst shaft from NBC. Oh, NBC likes the Blues too. How could I forget? 2019. They like the Blues as well, is what it is. But yeah, I felt like NBC is not chill with the Blue Jackets or like the Senators or other kind of not great teams. Every team should have at least one NBC game a year. Like, even if it's just a regular Wednesday night hockey, like, you should be able to have one. Every team. Flipped out to center. Here come the Canadiens up the other way. Going on in with speed. Good passes shot. Oh, a good attempt there by Eric Stahl. And now we're going to get penalty against the Lightning as the net's off. Oh, no, never mind. No, we're not. The net's just dislodged. That's why. I get the whistle. I thought there was a penalty. I was going to get excited for a sec. But, I mean, this could theoretically be a penalty for delay a game. Depending on how you look at it. Let's see. Shot on goal. Oh, no. Hedman was shoved into the net. Tyler's a Bees fan. Yeah. CNBC commentators unless there's a Jack Edwards alternative. Yeah. Makes sense. NBC commentators are just going to be bland. They're just going to do their job. They're not going to wow you. They're just going to be decent. Doc Emmerich was just carrying the show for so long. It's like, no offense, but once he retired, it's like, I like John Forsland and Kenny Albert, but they can't hold the show. And in my personal opinion, Kenny Albert, he's a good football commentator. He's a decent hockey and baseball commentator too, but football is Kenny Albert's sport. I'm sorry, but he's the best when it comes to commentating football compared to hockey or baseball. But at least that's just my opinion. As we close it in midway through the third period of this one, McDonough with a spin move. Sarnik will bring it up ahead. Flipped it around by Colton. Now kept in down low by Tampa Bay. Savard, D to D, a low shot. Price to save, 9:47 to go. Faceoff will be taking his blocker side when we come back. 9:47 to go in the third. Tampa Bay well on their way to a Game 3 win. Presumably. Replay. Shroom Grizzly, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. Doug Emmerich, he wasn't that biased against the Bruins. Maybe I'm not an NBC. No, Doug Emmerich was fine when it came to commentating the Bruins. Doug Emmerich just no matter what happened, he just got excited when someone scored. I can't say he's necessarily biased against the Bruins. He really wasn't. He was biased against every team then. No, I wouldn't say he was biased for the Bruins or against the Bruins. Kenny Albert, yes. John Forsland, absolutely. But no, not Doc. Doc just got excited whenever someone scored. You can't blame him on that. That's NBC. You can't go off the deep end. You can't go like full Jack Edwards calls because they'll be like, oh, he's supposed to be professional. All right. 9:47 to go. Draws one by Tampa Bay. Referee jumps over the puck. One of the most exciting things that has occurred this period. Flip back into the zone. That's why I only do Bruins radio. Oh, yeah. Yeah, listen to the Bruins radio. He's an all right commentator. He drives me nuts every single time someone does out in front, Colton poked away by Price. The one thing that drives me nuts about the Bruins radio announcer is every single time someone shoots a slap try, he's like, shoots, waits 3 seconds, then explains what happens. I'm like, speak. I forget his name. He's paired up with Bob Beers. Whatever. Still a good commentator, though, the Bruins radio guy for WEEI, but yeah, I don't know. When someone shoots a slap shot, I'm like, oh, here comes 3 seconds of silence. All right. Anyway. Oh, boy. He's a good one, though. I like him. Yeah, Dave Grouchard was a go. I do agree. He was the old one, right? Before he commentated the Vegas. Yeah. He was good. I liked him a lot. He was another one of my inspirations as to why I wanted to be a broadcaster. And then I met Judge Sherratt. He was the Bruins radio announcer in 2018. I actually met him and got his autograph up in my room. He signed a little Bruins autograph puck for me, which was cool. I met him at the play-by-play broadcasting camps back in 2019. Random story time with Grant during uninteresting games. You learn so much. Yeah, I got the Blackhawks former radio announcer. Yeah. I think he's all right, but Grouchard was so much better. Brought up ahead now. Flipped on into the zone. Played it around. Vasilevsky will slow it down. Gord will try to clear it. Kept up by Montreal. Backhand forehand shot saved by Vasilevsky. Best scoring chance of the period. And Montreal did not capitalize. Kept at the blue line. Here's Eric Gustafsson down low. Played around. Blake Coleman lost his footing. Now here's Joel Armia. That's up ahead for Tampa Bay. Gord. Try to weave his way through. Can't do it. It's a shot out, deflected wide. He did call Bergie's OT goal. Yeah. Yeah, better than the NBC commentator. The NBC call that goal was Sagan shot, puck comes free, score! Bergeron just capped off the greatest comeback in Bruins history to win a playoff series. Just like, score! Yeah, NBC's a joke for that. That was a terrible goal call on NBC. Wrist shot missed the net. That was one of the worst NBC goal calls, like, ever. That was the worst. Yeah. And then, of course, Gouchard, he was getting like, Bergeron. Like, he was getting all into it. It's just like, really? You see the NBC calling, you're just like, oh my God. Like, if you listen to me commentate these finals games, you'll know I get 20 times more amped up than Kenny Albert ever would. Even if it's a Cup Series goal, to be like, score! It's like, you got to get excited, dude. I'm not saying you have to scream and yell and make your audience deaf, but at least show a little ounce of emotion. Playing around by Price. Down to the final 5 minutes. Here comes Toffoli. What's up, Jacob? Thanks for stopping by. 4-2 Lightning with 5 minutes remaining. I know, I've kind of just been blabbing on about random commentators and such as the third's gone along. But the game's been good. I mean, it's looking like Tampa Bay's going to take a 3-0 series lead, which is interesting. Johnson scores, and that's going to all but do it. Tyler Johnson will poke it through Price. It's 5-2, and if the game wasn't over now, it's for certainty out of reach for Montreal, and it's going to be 3-0 series lead for the Lightning. That is, again, only 6 teams that came back from 3-0 in NHL history, only once in the finals, and that was back in the 40s. So Montreal is in deep trouble. Tyler Johnson with a good backhand goal. 5-2. Well, Montreal's going to win the draw. Yeah, I don't know. I think Jack Edwards' goal call was the best because, yeah, he brought out the hearts of lions. It's like, Patrice Bergeron! And then he just talked about, like, putting the dagger at, like, their – yeah, I think it was – he put the dagger at their throats or something, and then he was like, hearts of lions in Game 7 or whatever. Yeah. Jack Edwards is amazing. Shot blocked. They pulled the goalie they pulled Price with 4 minutes remaining. Oh, a goal for Montreal. Corey Perry. All right, back to 2. They scored. Too late. Way too late. Corey Perry, though. 5-3. Incredible. Look at this. Perry waits. Hey, that was actually a great shot. Oh, my God. I didn't even hit this. Vasilevsky just trying to hug the post. I mean, that was one of the more interesting goals scored all night. I mean, that was better than any Tampa Bay goal where you just poke checked in the net afterwards. All right. Well, 5-3. Okay. Never be a national commentator in hockey, though. Yeah. Flipped on goal by Gord. It's no good. So Montreal back down by 2. It's 5-3. I'll put it this way. If they're going to pull press again, if Montreal scores here, they have a chance. Shot on goal, Vasilevsky! Oh, okay. That was an announcer jinx, and I tried. It didn't work, though. Face-off taken to Vasilevsky's glove side as we have under 3 to go. Well, under 4 to go, about a little under 3.5. Sherratt almost scored glove side on Vasilevsky, but he couldn't do it. All right, last commercial break. Place your bets now. Is Montreal going to score 2 in 3 minutes? I would call you absolutely insane, but I mean, listen, while we're talking about that Bergeron comeback, they could kind of make a sick comeback or something. I don't know if you guys saw, but there's obviously Montreal's going to lose game 4. Yeah, cool. There you go. You can comment the Montreal games now. Back to your Red Sox routine. There you go. I don't know if you guys saw the sign or not, but it says, you can see it backwards, it says, missing the birth of my first child. Hope it's worth the price. First and foremost, I hope his wife divorces him. Completely rude to say, but listen, you do not attend a hockey game when your first child or any child of yours is being born. Even if Montreal won, that still isn't worth it. So honestly, that Canadian fan whose wife is currently pregnant, it lost all my respect. That's all I gotta say. You don't leave your wife in labor in the middle of the hospital with a baby. And you're like, oh, I'm watching a hockey game. And they lose on top of it. Ridiculous. 5-3. Price is still on the bench. There's 3.5 to go. I mean, listen, if this would be a pretty sick comeback to attend if they could score 2 goals in 3 minutes and 15 seconds. We'll see. Oh, there is no more we'll see. Backhand or goal. There is no more we'll see. Blake Coleman, backhand goal. 6-3. Woo. What's up, Vaughn? Well, Blake Coleman just scored the empty netter. It is 6-3 Tampa Bay. This is over. I'm like, they could score. They might be able to score 2 goals in 3 minutes 15 seconds. 2 seconds later. Oh, never mind. All right. Well, Montreal's getting swept. Or they're losing in 5. But they're probably getting swept. Ouch. They say it ain't over till a fat lady sings. And that's the case if you are in a game 6. Or if you're in a game 5 and you go down 3-2. It ain't over till a fat lady sings in a series like that. In this, you already know this series is over. Whether it ends in 4 or 5, you know the series is done. 2:35 to go. Tampa Bay. Most goals through the first 3 games, 14. Tying the 1997 Red Wings and 1996 Avalanche, or most all time since '84. Yeah. Did you? Wait a minute. No, you didn't. You said Montreal would lose in 6 or something. At least I thought you did. I don't know. I think it's called. I thought you said Montreal wins 6, but maybe I'm going nuts. Or Tampa wins 6. Whatever it was. You said someone's going to win 6, but I'm changing my prediction now, too, to Tampa win 4-0. All right, it's extra 1-0 sick. Did I miss a home run, or was it just a regular bat hit? Ugh. Well, 2 minutes. Lost possession, wrist shot, up and over the glass, but kept inside. It was the Lightning in the – well, yeah, but in your previous comment, you said swept. Yeah, you said Tampa was going to win at 6 at first. Don't you fool me, Jeffrey. You said Tampa wins 6, which, yes, that means Tampa would win. So, yeah, you're right on that. But you didn't say they get the sweep. That I know for sure. Oh, getting swept, yeah. I'm probably planning Red Sox broadcast their game next Friday when they face the Phillies at this rate. We know this series ain't going past 4, 5 if we're lucky. We know this series is ending no later than next Wednesday, but yeah, I think it's going to be a sweep. My God, Montreal. I hate to say it. I really hate to say it. Vegas doesn't get swept. I hate to say it, but Vegas does not get swept. They lose in 6. Tampa still beats Vegas in 6, but Vegas doesn't get swept, or at least they don't fall down 3-0. They would have already won a game, if not won 2. I'm going to just put my 2 cents there. Vegas was better off in the finals. Lightning and, listen, Montreal, good for them making it to the finals. But this shows nothing that this was a fluke. Is all this shows. Sean goal, that one's denied now, final 20 seconds. A lot of teams don't get swept here. The Bruins don't get swept. The Avalanche don't get swept. Hell, I think even the Winnipeg Jets put up a better fight than the Canadiens right now. As the final 5 tick off, 6-3 your final. And the most boring Stanley Cup final in NHL history will roll on into Monday night. The Lightning are 1 win away from clinching Lord Stanley's Cup. All right. I'm going to go post my game alert and go to bed. So I hope everyone enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Grant Fluff from Flusher Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your evening, especially if you're a Lightning fan. Just playing the parade now. You already won. It's over. Props to y'all on winning. Good for you. You've earned this cup win. I'm impressed. And, hopefully we'll see a cup-clinching game on Monday. Well, see you guys tomorrow maybe for Mets and Yankees. If not, then Monday for Game 4 would then be my next broadcast. And have a great 4th of July to all my Americans out there. And for all my international folks, I don't know if you celebrate anything on July 4th, but go have some fun. It's a Sunday. Enjoy some nice weather if there is any. I don't know. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone.